Hi everyone, how are you there? Today we are going to look at the morning circle activities that can be performed in nursery, lower, and even upper, if possible. But mainly we are talking at the 8 daily nursery routines. And the first one is morning circle activities because we always start with the morning. But before we continue, before we go into details, let us first see why do we need the morning circle activities. First of all, the morning circle activities are done for various reasons. One of them is child abuse, child abuse, then mistreatment. Kids are being mistreated. We have challenges, even problems at home, and then English. Wow. Let us talk about those ones. Sorry for this. Child abuse, as you know, children's rights are abused at home in various ways. Kids are mistreated, and if they are not abused or mistreated, they have challenges at home that can deny them understanding the content in your class, like in your lessons. And then English. We always want our kids to speak English. If we don't do this morning circle, our learners in the school may take long without learning English. And other reasons, we have these ones. Why do we perform these activities? First of all, these activities simplify the learning process. For example, if the learners were not able to grasp the content during the lesson, they may be able to get them during the morning circle or these activities. Then it reduces boredom in school. If you always perform these activities, it will force learners to always come early in your school. To always come early to the school. They will be waking up their parents before time, like at 3. They want to go to school because there is no boredom at school. They expect these activities. It improves the learner's mindset. As we say that kids face this. So it changes their minds, like they stop thinking about what happened at home and they start thinking about what you're doing. And there they can be able to get what you want them to know. And then it motivates people, it motivates pupils to practice language either individually or in pairs or even in groups. It also engages students' senses, among others. So, if you don't do these activities, there is a high possibility of your learners not getting the content because of the problems found at home, or just a few learning and others failing. Okay, now let us go to our morning circle activities. We have the 5-minute activities, the 10-minute activities, and the 30-minute activities. Now we have started with the 5-minute activities. This one is E, and there is no this N. Activities, I'm sorry for that. Then under 5-minute activities, I grouped them. We have 4, but you can add more. We have the simple instructions, or call them actions. Then we have the imitation, sounds, and actions. These ones are different from these ones. They are not the same. Then let's go to simple instructions or actions. Here, you can tell the learner to do these things. For example, dance, jump, clap, cook, dig. You select the words you want them to learn quickly. In most cases, I advise teachers to use those words that are commonly used at home. For example, the child has to fetch water, the child has to bathe. No matter what, mommy has to tell that child or daddy to bathe. Like bathe, shatra, bathe. Hmm? Can you sit down? God, stand there. Like that. Stop playing. So you can choose the most common words used at home so that they learn those words quickly in English, and you show your parents that you're working. You show a change in a child. The child came while speaking vernacular. Now within few weeks, the child can speak simple English. So when you are instructing them to jump, dance, or dig or cook, the child has to reply, I am clapping, I am digging, while doing the action so that they don't forget. I am waving, I am bathing, I am cooking. Daddy, I'm sitting down. Daddy, I am eating. Yeah. Then, what are the benefits of doing these actions? These learners will be able to learn English quickly. I've seen. They will be able to learn English quickly. These actions improve fluency over articulation. Then, the school, like, okay, let me say the environment. Or, let me say like this. We shall have interesting and engaging school activities that will force the kids to come at school no matter what, even if they think they will be coming to school. Then even the weak learners can learn. As we very well know that there are some learners that can understand quickly in the class while just explaining and writing the content on a baby. But there are those ones who cannot understand with only that method. There are those people, like learners, who understand after doing actions or after performing something in a group. We have different types of learners. We have to cater for them. We have to look for different ways of helping them to understand the content. Then we are still on the 5-minute activities. The 5-minute activity, we also have imitation. Under imitation, we can imitate letter sounds. For example, you can get a song like letter A sounds A. The kids will be repeating. For you, will be asking letter B sounds B while putting actions. Letter C sounds K. Letter D sounds D. Letter E sounds E until you reach the end. Or you may choose 5, 5, or 6. Then you also have animal sounds. Under animal sounds, you can say a cow sounds moo, a goat sounds meh, a sheep sounds ba. You choose the animals you want. You can mention as many as possible, but since there are 5-minute activities, you may choose like 5 animals You do it within 5 minutes, they prepare and go to class. Then we have bird sounds, a chick sounds, others will say kio kio, others will say chick chick. So you correct them. A hen sounds, a cock sounds. They will know that anything that sounds like this, it is a cock or a hen or a chick. So even at home, they will be able to differentiate them for their parents. Mommy, this is a cock. Mommy, hey, we have two hens. Because the kids know that that is a hen because it sounds like this. Then you can also uh, have bird sounds. No, that one is done. Insect sounds. You choose the insects you want and sound like them. So that they are able to know and identify or recognize the insects commonly found at home and at school and on their way to school. And then we also have people sounds. For example, a baby sounds. Don't say a baby cries, no, because we are dealing with sounds. You say a baby sounds, nga, nga. Then a man sounds, you make the man voice. A woman sounds, etc. Then we also have actions like crawling. Then when they are crawling, if you order them to crawl, you ask the corresponding question. For example, what are you doing? The child will say, I am crawling. So this simple question of what are you doing will not only stop here. It will help the child know or understand the question, even in various ways. For example, if at home, the mother may ask, yes, Maya, what are you doing? The child will be able to say, Mommy, I'm sleeping. Eh? She will know that she has been asked the question that she has to answer, and what are you doing? It has to be replied in such and such a way. Mommy, I'm eating. Mommy, I'm bathing. So you put the corresponding questions to enable them learn English, enjoy, and get engaged. Then jump like a frog. Say, my, what are you doing? I am jumping like a frog. Even at home or in other places, child may be asked while jumping. Like maybe a cow. Mommy, I'm jumping like a cow. I'm moving like a cow. That is it. And then you can order the kids to move on 4 legs. We don't have 4 legs, but they can make 4 legs. They add their hands to move like a cow, goat. And here you can ask also questions. For example, how many legs does a cow have? Then the child will say it has 4 legs. Maybe a goat, it has 4 legs because you have been moving like a cow on 4 legs, like a goat on 4 legs. It is on 4 legs. So this will help the kids to know the number of legs on animals, to know the number of legs on birds, insects. It will also enable them to count, to count quickly. Then note, these activities you can do them while heading to class. For example, if you have the smooth ground or if your class is big, you can also perform them within the class. Not necessarily that these actions should be done from outside. No, they can also be performed from class. You crawl around the class. You can even pass under the tables if they are firm and they cannot fall on kids, or you put them aside, you crawl, jump like a frog inside the class. Then you can also have what we call short songs, such as body part songs. You know them, use those cartoons We no longer say head, shoulders, knees and toes. No, those things were used long ago. So these days we say my head, my body, my head, my eyes, my ears and nose. There is a way they sing them. And then you have sense songs. You can also ask questions about the sense. How many senses do you have? I have 5 senses. Mention them. Eyes for seeing, ears for hearing, nose for smelling, etc. And then we can also name their sex. From here, they can differentiate themselves from others. The child will be able to tell that he or she is a girl or a boy, a female or a male, and their clothes. When you mention that if you're female, make sure you explain the clothes they put on. And if you say you're a boy or a male, make sure that you explain their clothes. You can also spell simple words like 2-letter words and 3-letter words. You can spell like 1 to 2 after jumping, like jumping 2 times, 3 times, or doing like 3 actions, instructions, jump, squat. They can spell 3-letter words or 2-letter words such as it. This is a 2-letter word, it. Or 3-letter words, bad, etc. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye bye.